Daddy, how's practice today?
It was a good one. It was honestly one of the best ones we've had in a little minute. So I feel like defense flying around. They said offense had a good day, so it was a good day of practice.
It was sound like it that you were talking yesterday. It's very serious, business-like out there. Is that kind of the vibe?
Honestly, yes. Over the course of camp and getting into this week one, is you see guys a lot more locked in, a lot more focused, and you know what I'm saying, guys are just like slowly buying in, and that's what we need to get to the standard that we set last year.
What jumps out about Houston's offense as you got to look at them on film?
They're very crafty. Number one, he's a good receiver. Quarterback can put the ball in tight spots. They're a really good offense. They try to get the ball to the tight end. They're well-rounded, I say. They have a good running back, too, so it's going to be a good game.
Their number one receiver, Dell, has been very productive. Is there something that makes him special, or why does he stand out?
Quickness, shiftiness, and he's got good hands. He's a playmaker. He's just a ball player, so I feel like once you get to understand the game at a different level like that, it just helps you play, you know what I'm saying, more comfortable, more free.
Do you compare him to anybody that you've faced before, or are there any similar challenges you can draw from?
Closest receiver I said probably was Jalen Darden from North Texas a couple years ago. He was pretty same build, same stature, and they both run very well routes, so that's something they have in common.
This Houston team overall, is this the strongest team that you've faced in your time here, or how do they stack up to some of the ones that you've seen?
Definitely one of the better ones. They, like I said, they have a good offense, and I hear their defense is pretty well too. And they were pretty good on special teams too. So they're a well-rounded team, and so are we. So it's going to be a good matchup between us two.
Dada, you guys are an underdog in this game. Do you guys feel like you have something to prove?
I mean, how many times were we underdogs last year? It's nothing new to us. We just stick to the triangle, and the rest will take care of itself. We don't really worry about the underdog. You know what I'm saying? If we were favored to win, that stuff doesn't matter. We just play ball.
What would it do for your season to be able to start with a win against a ranked opponent like this, somebody that's obviously very highly regarded?
Oh, yeah, it would mean the world just because it's the next game. So our goal is to not really to win the game. It's just to do the triangle. And 80% of the time, 90% of the time we've been here doing the triangle, we come away with wins. So it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's a standard. We just play ball, like I said.
Dada, what can you say about the crowd and what that does for defense when you have a big crowd in the Alamo Dome?
It's undescribable. Like when it's 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12, and the crowds get into it, it's just like, okay, we got an extra defender on the field. Like they gotta, you know what I'm saying, they gotta work around it. We can mess up their snap count, we can do something. It's just having the crowd there, it just brings that extra level of energy. And you know what I'm saying, when you're on defense, you're tired, and you hear the crowd going crazy like that, it gives you that extra boost you need. So crowd definitely plays a big role.
Are there any challenges with that? I heard you guys piping in some noise today at practice with communications or substitutions or anything like that?
Yeah, it's just to get us on the, just to get ahead of the game, not wait till we get in the game. So, you know what I'm saying, be throwing signals on the field so we can, you know what I'm saying, just communicate better and be ready for it.
Jeff has mentioned that he doesn't know if you guys would have beaten UAB or Western Kentucky in the championship game here last year without that support. How much of a difference did you feel like the fans made for you in those scenarios?
Like I said, it's a tremendous boost because, like, West Kentucky, I can remember a couple times where it's just 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12, and we're getting the crowd into it, and just like that, their offense is off the field. And same thing with UAB because they were ahead of us for a good minute in that game. And like I said, the crowd just helps us. We feed off their energy, just like, you know what I'm saying, some of the players feed off my energy. The crowd is, like I said, the 12th man. I feel like they help us out a lot. And just contribution, you know what I'm saying, just the yelling, we love it all. We need it all. So pack the dome, man.
As you've gone from the start of fall camp all the way up till now, you know, we're in game week. Is there anything in particular you've learned about this team or anything that surprised you about your group?
Like I said, we had a couple problems earlier on with the ego things, with a couple transfers, but like I said, everybody started to buy in and realize, you know what I'm saying, then at the end of the day, it's one goal is to win. So like I tell the defense every day, man, you do your job, and we'll come out how we want to come out. You know what I'm saying? It's just it all depends on people. You know what I'm saying? Stop being greedy. Stop wanting. You know what I'm saying? What's for you? You just got to do your part and play to come to you.
Do you kind of have that conversation with some of your teammates who might have those problems, being one of the leaders on the team, or is that something the coaches more handle? How does that play out internally when you want to fix those issues?
Nah, I feel like we're a player-led team, so like I said before, I feel like certain people could talk to certain people. I feel like I lead in a way that's not, you know what I'm saying, just loud, and it's not just like hey, you do this, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I could talk to people and connect with them on another level. So I feel like my way of leading helps, and I could really talk to anybody on the defense or the team. Just being honest, just because I have that relationship with people, I like to get to know them, and then that way when I have to, you know what I'm saying, if I need to correct them on something, I feel like they won't take it the wrong way coming from me.
What's your assessment of this defense overall? How strong can this unit be for you guys?
We had a great defense last year. People we added, we might could be even better. And like we had some guys on that defense, like Chuck Wiley, C9, guys like that were going crazy. So like, just the talent we have now, and like if you look at the depth we had last year versus this year, it's crazy. So, like I said, we have the potential to be even better. It's just if the players want to buy in, if we lock in, and we do our jobs.
It sounds like Trey Moore's going to be the guy at the other outside linebacker position opposite you. What can you tell me about him as a player and what stands out?
Man, I was talking to him last night. He's evolved so much. Like I remember when Trey was he was last year. Last year he was doing the scout team. So like I didn't get to really see much of him. But this spring, that's when I finally got my first glimpse at him, and this dude's crazy. Like you look at him, he looks like a brick wall. And he plays like it too, and he's super athletic. That's the crazy thing that, you know what I'm saying, blows my mind about him. He had a pick today in practice that was kind of crazy. Like he got the whole sideline jumping up, and it just shows you how athletic he is. He got pretty high off the ground, made a good catch without any gloves. He's just out there sweating. So like, yeah, Trey's a good player. I can't wait to see what he does.
He's a redshirt freshman. That's rare for a guy to be put in that position. What kind of mental fortitude does that take to play that spot?
It does take a lot of mental fortitude, but like I said, he's one of those guys that's locked in. He doesn't, you don't have to teach him much. Once you get it in the film room and he goes over it, he's pretty good from there. So I feel like Trey's gonna have a good season.
It seems like you guys have a lot of players at your position as well, whether it's your brother or I think Piquet just kind of settled out there. Can you break down some of the guys behind you and what they bring to the table?
My brother, you got to see him a little bit. He's probably the biggest of the group, and like I said, we all bring that physicality, but I feel like he's a true linebacker at heart. So he sets the tone for us most of the time. Pig Cage, he's just a playmaker. You know, like wherever you put him, he's gonna make plays. So getting him that close to the ball is gonna be a good advantage for us. And then Malik Jones, we have Malik Jones also. He's come a long way since last year. He was on the scout team last year, and he's been getting some reps with us too. So I can't wait to see what Malik Jones does too.
Has defending the deep pass been a particular point of emphasis for this defense? Is that something you guys have talked about a lot?
Yeah, because I feel like we gave up a couple too many last year, and it was times in the games where we shutting the run down, then boom, shot, change the game. So like, I feel like that's a big emphasis for us this year, just covering the D ball, because we're gonna play physical defense, stop the run. That's our main goal, and then just tidy up on the back end. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, how do you fix that? Like, what goes into shoring that up?
Just keys. Like sometimes you get in the game, you get a little gritty. You just third and six, you might want to play the run a little bit. Boom, play action, it's over your head. It's just, you know what I'm saying, just keys, locking in, staying focused, stuff like that. Little things.
I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks.